Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor. Well, last time you remember we explored the eastern part of Dimwood here, after having explored the northwestern and southwestern part here, and now we're going to head back across this bridge, well, this bridge, which we crossed once before to face an ambush, and then we're going to go and explore the northern and western parts of the Dimwood, which, despite appearances on the map, is actually much bigger than the area we explored before. So we'll go ahead and follow the river around this way a bit, where it promptly dead ends. And it looks like there's a campsite. Hey, more poison antidote. Let's see, test that. Yep. Light crossbow repairs medium crossbow. And got a dead body. And hey, healing potion. Can always use those. Quick save here. Owen cleared his throat. He caught Gareth's attention, then stopped. How is it the Mordahel have scouts in the Dimwood, and for what purpose? The Mordahel we have seen thus far all part of Delacon's war tribe, though I too am puzzled by the number and purpose of these warriors. Well, that's actually a bit of a hint for those who have already read Raymond Feist's original Rift War trilogy. And without giving too much of it away, because it does tie into the plot of this game, in the original game, the original book, A Darkness at Sephinon, which is this village right here in the heart of the Western Kingdom, Mermandus, who was a dark elf leader of some legend, who once tried leading an uprising against the human and failed, he apparently came back from the dead reborn, talked about a prophecy that involved killing the Lord of the West, which they took to mean Prince Arufa of Krondor, and he rallied the armies and led them in a charge straight through the middle of High Castle after having sacked Armengar here, and basically started pushing his armies through the Dimwood into Sephinon. Now, it was pointed out by the heroes that this is an incredibly stupid thing to do, because you've got the armies of the king over here in the east, you've got the armies of the prince over here on the west, you've got the various forces of Tirsa, Gabon, the Surani, and everybody else. Basically, you're here. You get surrounded very quickly, so either you are a complete idiot, or you have something that will stop an entire army from being able to smite you. Well, Mermandus was not an idiot. And what is in Sephinon, I'm not going to say, but suffice it to say that Delacon is attempting the same playbook, and the scouts that we are running into here are his advanced troops clearing the way for the next push, which, of course, Gorath came to warn the kingdom about. And we'll go ahead and sweep south to make sure there's nothing around this way, after resting, of course. And there's the bridge from before. And looks like nothing here. Hello. And seashells, and a grave. All who loved her. Hey, Ruby! This grave robbing is quite profitable business, it seems. Thought I saw a chest in the west, but let's continue checking the riverbed, even though I'm reasonably sure I don't think there's anything left in this corner. And, yeah, dead end. Nothing here. Nothing here. So I'll just go ahead and sweep south. And rest again. Okay, we went around that side of the mountain. Let's go check in between them. Aha! More graves and more chests. May his soul find the peace he could not. I'm thinking digging that one up would be a bad idea. She followed her love wherever he went. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, just a body. Okay. Alright, let's see. That chest. And poisoned rations. And let's go ahead and get Scent of Cerig going. The chest. Okay, Owen suddenly grabbed Garth's shoulder. Stalled by the started movement, Garth halted and gazed at his companion. What's wrong? The chest, Owen replied. Give me a moment. Concentrating his thoughts, never seen overlaid the one already before him, different only in the fact that it included a man kneeling before the box, a skin of naphtha in his hand. It's trapped, Owen replied, dazed by the effects of the spell. Someone's rigged it to explode the moment the lid is lifted. Should we try to deactivate it? Let's stand back as much as possible first. Ah, we already were. Okay, try to deactivate it. That did not work. Owen fell to his knees. Overwhelmed by his condition, he was unable to rise from the ground. Helpless to aid as someone fell near to him. A friend? Enemy? Could he tell by the sound? We should, Locklear whispered, breathing in dust as his vision began to dim. We should have been more care. Death came quietly. Okay, well, this is why we always save before trying to open a strange chest. Now, maybe it would help if I nursed everybody up to full health. Got nothing to lose for trying. Okay, and... Okay, that is clearly far too powerful for us to mess with. Thankfully, we can save that for next chapter, when we will have a friend of Locklear's who is much better at disarming traps than he is. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut through these mountains. I just saw a bit of... Aha. Alessi joined his beloved wife. Disappeared into the woods, never came back. That means it'll probably be an empty grave. No wife shall be so missed. Killed the giant that dealt his fatal blow. Aha. Well, never magic potion here. This one is Fadimir's formula. It temporarily boosts your strength. Rather useful potion, that. Okay, we'll go ahead and follow this mountain range around. Huh. Whole grove of treasure chests here. And okay, puzzle. time. This one I feel more confident about. Look in my face, I am somebody. Look at my back, I am nobody. Well, what is a face that makes it look like somebody? I believe that would be a mirror. Alright, and this one has a set of Grey Tower plate. Even in an advanced state of deterioration, yeah, it's 100% and blessed by the god of one of the more powerful war gods. That was the Red Cross means. So, yeah, that's not deteriorated. The Dwarven armor is worth 2 suits of standard plate. Reddish-brown scales of rust pocked its ancient surface, but its original making rendered it so lifelike it appeared not like a corrupted metal breastplate, but instead a cancerous human torso. And I think that's definitely worth trading somebody's armor for. Alright, try this one. The bones of the dead can be used to trap the living. Well, this one's actually pretty easy because they did make snares from the bones of larger animals. Okay, Norbit of Fadmir's formula. An emerald. And honestly, we're never going to use the night fingers there. And we have no use for the heavy crossbow, at least not compared to number vial of that stuff. Okay, number 1. Stay away from these hideous beasts, they kill our females and children's. Well, the grammar is terrible, but pretty obvious one, although trolls often work for the Dark Elves. And this one contains more healing. Number vial of the, let's see, that's the defense potion, which we don't have any of at the moment. Trade that out. Well, just to make this a temporary thing, get some use out of this. Little description there. Goraf halted. As if seeing the clerical oilcloth for the first time, he held it up for inspection and shook his head. I've got to get my mind on the business at hand, he muttered with self-depreciating humor. Next time I'll try putting jam on my sword and eating toast laced with silverthorn. And of course we want to have one of these. Okay, I got a scroll for Owen, Gambit of the 8, which we'll look at that one in a moment. And that's where I was going to give this to Locklear, let him treat one of the swords. Okay, I give the defense potion to Owen. He gets the hammer back, and hey, abilities have increased. Probably the armor smithing. And finally, one more treasure chest. When it is stout, people gladly tread. When it is thin, people walk in dread. Well, let's see. It could be a bridge. I think that's it. Bridge. Haha. Alright, we got more healing. Let's see, is that one is a medium crossbow. And it is starting to get dark, so go ahead in there. Alright, so follow the path or the river to the east. Okay, looks like another dead deer. But it appears the deer was poisoned, so bad rations. And oh goodness me, more treasure chests. And another puzzle one. When people come for me to meet, they come to me with heavy feet. The one I hold when I get my chance will turn and spin and start to dance. Well, nice bit of poetry there, but in this case, the dance it's talking about is the hempen jig. Because what we are talking about is a gallows. Alright, so got that, and another broadsword with a weak blessing on it, but a blessing nonetheless. And one more. We travel much, yet prisoners are, and close confined to boot. Yet with any horse we will keep pace and always go on foot. Foot? Well, close to boot is a bit of a it's a bad pun, because the answer on this one, you might think it's feet, but the boot is kind of the hint here. Spurs. And again, bad set of armor, but we got some more defense potion. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything left over here by the waterfall. So do a quick save here. And we'll go ahead and follow the pathway around this way. And we just found an ambush, it seems. But we must be getting close to some loot, because otherwise why would there be scorpions here? Alright, well we did get one new spell since then. This one is Gambit of the Eight. It creates a magic mine. Problem with this one is that you do have to have some idea of where your enemy is going to go, because they have to step on it. So we'll go ahead and put that one next to Locklear. And whatever enchantment we had on that seems to have worked wonders. And I've inadvertently trapped Locklear because now he can't move to the side. So just to show the effect of this one, I think I'll go ahead and move Goraf over here. And boom. And hey, more treasure chests. Alright, looks like another puzzle one. All across the countryside, to front doors he travels, but you never have to invite him in. 4 words. Well, sunlight comes to mind, but that's a little too short. To the front door he travels. countryside, the front doors he travels. Oh, duh, the path. And another scroll, this time the unseen. And some actual clean rations. Which, are we fully stocked on rations? Kind of are. And I've got more silver for him than I know what to do with. Okay, well, the Unseen is actually a outdoor spell. This one, incredibly useful in the Dimwood. It allows you to do a Eyes of Ishap spell, only it allows you to sense where food is close by. So we got one chest, two chests. All about the house with his lady he dances, yet he always works and never romances. Well, this is another one of those metaphorical things, because it's a broom. You dance around with a broom. Alright, well, more fire arrows. And another medium crossbow. And finally, pounds all day, beats all night, never rests. Well, I believe that would be the Surf. Okay, so 50 gold, bit more Fabmir's formula, and more healing potions. Not bad, eh? Well, I think we have actually managed to explore most of the western part of the, or the northeasterly part. Yeah, we've got all the way from here to around to here. And I think that is a bit of a good start for finishing this up, and this is a good place to stop. So next time we will finish checking all around this way and maybe get into the northwestern part of a Dimwood. We'll see you next time.